getting wax is just dropping, I guess falling out of like little pieces of wax. It's held up pretty well. I mean, it hasn't even like leaked or gotten oily. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna, okay, we're just gonna drop it. Almost stuck my finger like right into the wax too. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber, your independent Scentsy consultant, here to share with you today what I have been warming my house with. And I'm also going to share with you some of the pods that I've been using at work as well. So let's get into it. I'm just going to pick at random and I'm going to tell you what it smells like, what it is, the longevity, strength, things like that, so that you can pick and decide whenever you are making your next Scentsy purchase what works for you in your home and what sounds good to you. Maybe something you haven't tried before, something that you can look into trying now, or maybe it tells you something that you might not like for your home. So without further ado, I'm just gonna pick at random what I've gotten here. So I've gone through quite a few cubes of wax this December. That is mainly because I've been home a lot of days off, which has been really much needed. So normally we probably wouldn't have gone through so many different scents, but because we were home this December, I did go through quite a few. So I'm gonna start with banana nut bread. So as you can see, I have used this completely up. All you see here is a label that's on the inside there. Oh, it smells so good. This one is a personal favorite, and you can see this was a Bring Back My Bar a while ago. Actually, I think my mom gave this to me, and that's why there's a label in here. That's from her. Yeah, so I have no idea when they did this Bring Back My Bar, probably 2-3 more years ago. They've since done Bring Back My Bar in this scent last year, 2021, I believe. But in any case, it smells just like what the title is. It smells like you're making banana nut bread. So if you like baked good scents, this one is a winner for me. I love this scent. And we went through our whole bar. We have a couple left though. But this is a discontinued scent, so you cannot purchase this at Scentsy at the moment, but they do, like I said, come back in the Bring Back My Bars. Or if you have a Scentsy club and put it in there, you're probably still getting this bar, but you'd be one of few. Next up, I'm ripping off my labels. I have Almond Croissant. So when I say labels, I label all of them with the date. So I know how old they are. So I'm actually going through some of my older bars because they do expire and some of them can lose their scent or some of them go bad and then you can't use them. So I'm trying to use up my older ones first. So you're going to see probably a lot of scents that are discontinued currently in here, but that is because I'm trying to use them up. But okay, back to Almond Croissant. This one is really, really good. This one's a favorite for me and my husband. He loves this one. Oh, it smells like a French croissant with almond extract and vanilla. It just smells so, so good. I don't have the descriptions for any of these, but that's as close to Almond Croissant as you're gonna get right here. So as you can see, we've used up half of our bar already, which is sad, but I actually recently just got a new one. I think it came in, the bakery bundle. So there was a sale, Cyber Monday, that's right, Cyber Monday sale bakery bundle. It was it was 10 bar bakery bundle and it had Almond Croissant in it, and I went nuts because I love this scent and I was so happy to see it in there. I would love for this to come in a Bring Back My Bar. I might have to get Scentsy Club to put it in there. All right, next up, I've got one of my absolute favorites. This is Vanilla Waves. Oh, I've got my label on here. So I'm gonna need to take those off. But I'll leave this one on. So you can see I bought this in March of 2021. And it's getting a little old. You can see there's like some sticky remnants in there. It's still very strong. I'll just show you. It's kind of getting a little gritty. Oh. But this scent is unparalleled. And by that I mean it's just, I've never smelled anything like this before. And it's just dead on. It's vanilla at the beach. Like you are sitting in the sand and the beach is right at your toes. And someone's walking by with a vanilla ice cream waffle cone. That's what this smells like to me. This is, oh, it's so, so, so good. I do have a couple bars left of this, thankfully, but I do believe Vanilla Ways came in that 10-bar Cyber Monday bundle from the bakery section too. So I was super, super excited about that. Love, love, love that scent. This is a good, because it's so distinct, it's just different from all of my other bakery items, that if I'm swapping scents out, like I don't want to get too nose blind from putting on spicy scents after spicy scent or sweet scent after sweet scent. This one's a good in-betweener because it's so distinct that there's no mistaking this for anything else. It's great. Love, love, love Vanilla Waves. All right, next up we have a Cozy Fireside. So this is not a scent by the name that I would ever consider purchasing. In fact, this bar was given to me also by my mom. She gave me a lot of bars. She first became a Scentsy consultant. And as you can see, it's taken me a long time to get around to using them. But that's mainly because I didn't realize there was an expiration date to them. And now I know, like if I got one from her, that they're getting older now. They're like 2, 3+ years old. But I'm telling you, some of them just stand the test of time. Cozy Fireside is one. You can see there's a little bit of redness to this from the wax sitting in there, but nothing oily, nothing gritty. It has lasted quite a while. And this, you'd think with a name called Cozy Fireside that this would be really smoky, like you're sitting next to a bonfire or something like that. Or you're sitting by the fireplace or something. I mean, maybe, but I don't get smoky. This I put out kind of right at the beginning of December, and I used my brand new Mary Mosaic warmer. And because of the way that warmer is, it's got a clear lid. It was shining this bright red from it, from this wax here. And it was just perfect. Like it was perfect Christmas, perfect getting ready for Christmas and winter and that time of year. It just brought in that time of year so well with this scent. Spicy. It's got to be cinnamon and clove and just a blend of spices. And it's so good. This is really, really good. It's not smoky. It's very spicy. To me, it was like bringing in the holidays, and I highly recommend this bar. This one's really, really good. So it's Cozy Fireside. All right, next up we have Christmas Cuddles. Check that out. Oh, and I didn't even realize, look, I'm down to my last 3 cubes. So this is the only bar that I have and ever have had of Christmas Cuddles. Do believe my mom gave me this one as well. It's got mittens and Christmas trees and snowflakes on the front. This is such a unique scent. It's got a touch of spice to it, so I would classify this more in the spicy, fruity kind of category. There's like a hint of sweetness, but I can't tell if that's from like berries or if there's something like vanilla or something in there too. This is like a spicy berry type of scent. It's got like something else in there that I can't quite describe. It kind of reminds me of like a sweater or something, like something a little bit more on that end, but it's not a fresh scent. It's not like a cottony scent or anything like that at all. It's definitely more like spicy berry, but this one's really good. We've got this one warming right now. Actually, we put it on Christmas Day. Had to put Christmas Cuddles out on Christmas Day, but I've actually had this bar for probably 3 years now. But as you can see, it's held up pretty well despite me having it for a few years. It doesn't have like any liquids or anything kind of back there. It's pretty solid and smells Smells good, smells fine, smells exactly like I remember it smelling when I first got it. So it's held up pretty well. That is Christmas Cuddles. It is discontinued. This is not currently available. I think I forgot to mention about Vanilla Waves. So Vanilla Waves is a scent that has been put out in the spring summer catalog. So we are likely to see this again, but there's never any guarantee on that. So we'll see. Scentsy, if you're watching, please bring back Vanilla Waves. I will buy more. Next up, I have Vanilla Bean Buttercream. So in a previous video, I mentioned that I used some Vanilla Bean Buttercream paired with Sticky Cinnamon Buns. This is my old bar of Sticky Cinnamon Buns. So I used the two together. I have two warmers out in my living room space, and one of them I usually put 2 cubes. I put 2 cubes of Vanilla Bean Buttercream. The other one I put 1 cube of Sticky Cinnamon Bun because that dish is a bit smaller. But also I know from melting this previously, and I'll show you, melting this previously I used 2 cubes, and then this time I used 1. This is the only bar that I had at the time. Now I have 2 thanks to bring back my bar in that bundle. So you can see I've only used 3 cubes of this, and that is because I remember distinctly the first time I did this with the Sticky Cinnamon Bun. It smelled like hot tamales, red hots. Like, it did not and does not smell like a Sticky Cinnamon Bun. It smells like the red hot candy. That's what it smells like to me. And so I don't mind it so much. I do enjoy the scent of cinnamon and the spiciness of it. It's just a bit on the like red hot side than I would prefer that to be. So I thought I would tone it down with this Vanilla Bean Buttercream. So Vanilla Bean Buttercream, if you are unaware, smells like vanilla buttercream icing, just like straight vanilla buttercream icing. So it's very sweet. It's got that creaminess and that almost like, it's just icing, like that icing scent that's sweet and sugary. So I paired these, and what ended up happening, even though I used 2 bars of Vanilla Bean Buttercream, is this was completely drowned out. Now, this is an old bar, and I can already kind of sense and smell that the scent is going. It is giving me just a tiny hint of like that Play-Doh-y smell. You know how like things go bad? They get like that Play-Doh-y smell. This is getting there. It's not quite there. I can still smell the buttercream icing. So I don't know if it's because this bar is a weak bar. I don't know if it's because this bar is old. This was the first time I'd ever warmed Vanilla Bean Buttercream. This is the only bar that I've warmed so far. So you can see I used 2 cubes of it. But yeah, it was completely drowned out by the Sticky Cinnamon Bun. Just 1 cube of this. That's how potent this is to me anyway. Again, this is an old bar. Maybe a newer bar would smell closer to that cinnamon bun, but to me this smells like red hots, and it totally wiped out Vanilla Bean Buttercream. But that is the beauty of Scentsy. What doesn't work once, try again. So I might try to pair this with something else, maybe something a bit stronger that can kind of match and butt heads with it, but also blend a little bit better with it. But poor Vanilla Bean Buttercream, it didn't make it. We'll have to try this one on its own though, because it smells really good and it's going bad. So I want to use it before it goes all the way bad. But there you have it, those 2. So Sticky Cinnamon Bun, this one is discontinued, but it's coming back in Bring Back My Bar. And it will be available January 1st. So you can get this. And if you love this scent, you can add it to your Scentsy Club. Always Get My Bar. That way, when January 31st comes and goes, and it's February, March, April, you can still get this scent. So if you don't have it in your Scentsy Club, the last day you'll be able to get it will be the last day of January. And if you do have it in your Scentsy Club, you will have it until forever, until you take it out of your club. So that's your option. Vanilla Bean Buttercream is kind of a staple with Scentsy. I'm pretty sure this is in both the fall and the spring catalogs. So I'm pretty sure you can get this anytime until they decide to discontinue it. So this is currently available. Feel free to check it out in the link below. Next up, I forgot to take my label off of this one, so bear with me. You can see I bought this in November of 2021. This was actually a bring back my bar back then, which was pretty cool. So this is Pink Haze. This is not one that I would normally purchase, but thanks to the buy 5 get 1 free bundle that Scentsy does, I went ahead and I sprung for it and I tried it. This is a very light scent. It's kind of perfumey, so if you don't like perfumey scents, I would not recommend this. In fact, after ordering it, and I don't remember what the description is or was, sometimes the description to me really doesn't match the scent, but this is pretty. It's strong in the bar, I think. Maybe not like too strong, but it's stronger in the bar, but once it's warmed and once it's warming, it's actually a really light and pretty and subtle scent. So I think of using this maybe more for the bedroom. I used 1 cube for the living room, and maybe using 1 cube made it so that it was light. I'm not sure, because I did only use 1 cube of it. But my husband actually liked this, because I told him, I said, we can get rid of this. You know, I'm sure I know somebody who will like this scent. I can just give it out. You know, it's getting a little older. It's past its 1-year mark, although the wax still looks fine. It still smells fine. But he said, no, I liked that. Please don't get rid of it. So I'm like, okay. So we still have it. I really want to put this in the bedroom though, because I use this in the living room and I was like, but I feel like this will do much better in the bedroom. So there's Pink Haze. Last up for the wax, I have apple butter frosting. Now this is an old bar that my mom gave me. And you can see it's got a little gooiness to it in here. And I only have 3 bars left, or 3 cubes left, but I could smell it from back here. So this smells exactly like what it sounds like. It's got the apple, it's got that frosting, like that icing kind of a scent. It does have like a touch of spiciness to it, just like a teeny tiny touch. It's very sweet, a touch of apple with a touch of cinnamon. Perfection. I would love for this to come back as a bring back my bar. This is really, really good. It is discontinued, and I haven't seen it ever since I started shopping with Scentsy about a year ago. I have not seen this available. Now maybe I missed it, I'm not sure, but I would love for this to come back, because this is a favorite. We both love this in the house. Okay, so that's it for my wax. So I'm gonna move on to what I've been using in my office. I have a mini fan diffuser in my office. So I use the Scentsy Pods. And I only have 2 to share with you, and here's why. These babies, just one of them, lasts 120 hours. Or until you don't smell it anymore. But so far, I really try to stick to that 120 hours. And since I only use it at work, and I'm only at work 40 hours a week, that means I can use 1 pod and it lasts me 3 weeks. So I think I used this scent for the first week of December, and then this scent for the rest of December. But like I said, I've been more at home this December than at work, so that could be why there's only 2 in here. But so I've got Cranberry Orange Cider. Now this was part of the Harvest collection. No, I think this was part of the winter collection. Yeah. Oh, this smells so good. So this is very fruity. This is like fruit punch in your face. You get that cider as well. I picture cinnamon sticks inside of a cranberry orange cider, like a glass of cranberry orange cider with like cinnamon sticks to stir it up, and like little cranberries just thrown in on top. Oh, with like an orange slice as well. Just like, just literally all of it. It's exactly what it sounds like, except you add just that touch of cinnamon. This one was strong. This one projected very well for me in the office, and it lasted the whole 120 hours for sure. And that was just 1. You get 2 per pack. These are $10, by the way, or you can buy 5 and get 1 free, which is always what I do, because you will always save money that way. Yeah, $50 for 6 of them. It's not not bad at all. And like I said, with how long they last, it's pretty incredible. I loved this. This was really good. I got many compliments from people who came into my office. They're like, oh, what is that? And I got to share with them what this is. So I think I held an event where I did mystery stockings, and one of the people who ordered from me, they were ordering a gift for themselves, and they were one who came in and they smelled this and they liked it. And I'm pretty sure I put this exact pod, not this, obviously not this exact pod, but this exact scent in pod form in their mystery stocking because of how much they raved about it when they came to my office. So this one was a hit. This last one is a personal favorite of mine. This is Pumpkin Roll. Now this is a soft scent, and I really don't love how soft it is because I love this scent. It's sweet, it's pumpkin-y. There's a creamy or like caramelly to it. And it's more sweet like pumpkin cake and icing versus like pumpkin and cinnamon. But this is really good. Like I said, it was a lot softer, or at least maybe to my nose, it was a lot softer. I did have somebody come in on my last day at work in December where it had been a few days and I didn't smell this anymore. But I kept it going because the website says 120 hours. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe if I don't smell it, maybe somebody else does. But I did have somebody come in, they're like, oh, what does that smell? And I'm like, oh, are you smelling this? And they smelled it and they're like, yeah, it smells so good. And I was like, oh, well, I've been sitting in here and I couldn't smell it at all. But again, I think that's just the nose blindness to it, but it's still going apparently. But yeah, so this is Pumpkin Roll is one of my personal favorites. I love this scent. And there you have it. That is all that I've been warming in my house. That's all that I've been using at work. I intend to start adding some more warmers around my house. Right now, I just have the 2 out in the living room. I do want to start using a mini warmer in the bedroom. So maybe next time you see me, we'll be doing that. Otherwise, we'll just kick it with what we've been doing. I do have fragrance in other rooms of my house. I just haven't gathered them up to do anything with them just yet, but maybe another time we will do that. Anyway, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps to support my channel. Also, check out the link in the description. That's my personal website for Scentsy, so you can check out all of these scents that are still available, like Pumpkin Roll, Cranberry Orange Cider, your Vanilla Bean Buttercream, Cozy Fireside. That might be all. I'm using a lot of discontinued scents right now, but you can check those out on the website in the link. See them for yourself. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out in the comments. Let me know what your question is. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.